My longest one was Blockbuster. I think anyone that's watched our channel has heard me complain about that at least once. Absolutely fucking miserable. And I was definitely working at Blockbuster while filming Buckbusters.
Raising money for, mutual dream.
Yeah, just trying to live, man. And like that's fuck. Like
live or survive.
Well, yeah.
Where were you working at?
I was already I was working in a nightclub. It's called Aqua Lounge, the only nightclub in Beverly Hills. So my inspiration during the night, like during the day, I was work for furniture store. I was working for another Mexican company that construction.
Do they only construct Mexican houses, or is it a company that's run by Mexicans?
Company that's run by Mexicans.
God, I just want to make sure I understood what Mexican construction company meant.
Yeah. They speak Spanish, I speak Russian, and we somehow have to build a house. And none of us can talk to each other. Oh my God. That's been amazing. Amazing.
Be a fly on the wall.
Yeah. So this is speaking about the times of visualization. At 2 o'clock, 1:45, no more drinks. 2 o'clock, nightclub close. 2:30, 2:45, and finally, like, you can fuck off like by 3 o'clock, right? Shift is over. And I remember so many nights, so many months. You on Rodeo Drive, the most expensive street in Los Angeles, right? All these boutiques, all these luxury cars, and you broke as fuck. You fucking just like security guard who is securing restroom in the nightclub. That was the beginning. They put me.
What were you? You were a bouncer?
Yeah, bouncer. Yeah.
Of the bathroom?
Of the bathroom. Yeah.
Were you carting people to?
No. It's like when somebody go up, like you have to navigate them for the patio when
you
they
were
can
a tour
smoke.
guide.
Yeah,
Okay.
Exactly. Before I actually took over that place. And then I will decide who will come in and who will not, but that's later. So anyways, that was everybody is gone, and you close nightclub from the inside, the main door. You lock the main door, you get out from the back door. Everybody's gone. It's peaceful, no people.
Peaceful.
And that's where you start visualizing. It's like when Jim Carrey will put his fucking bucket when he will drive up to rich neighborhood. He will park his car, he will roll the window down, and he will start smelling and visualizing that this smell, I'm part of this rich culture. I can buy a house, I can live in Bel Air or whatever. So that was me. I will go through every store and I will look at the store. Let's say it's Yves Saint Laurent or Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton. And I will like look in men clothes and I will wear them. I will open the door, and then people welcoming me, just feeling that you have enough money that you don't give a fuck about your shopping. You walked in and you don't care about the prices. You buy everything. And that's one of those things, again, when it's done, nighttime, it's the best time when you can live in your dream, So yeah, it was great. This smell, you walked into Beverly Hills, it smells differently. It smells like money. It smells rich. Beverly Hills.
So scam baiting wasn't even brought up.
Oh my God, scam baiting. No. Nobody knew what scam baiting is.
There were were you into YouTube prior to you? Like, did you watch YouTube before we did YouTube?
Yeah, like some.
What did you watch?
Some fucking bullshit, dude. I will watch a lot of basketball, so I will watch stuff like ESPN,
Because scam baiting was not on the ether in the mainstream at all. Certainly not like in the news, but even on YouTube. Like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think the only notable ones back then were like Boga and Jim. Like
I knew zero about scam baiting, like negative 69. Absolutely nothing.
I had a very surface level understanding of it. My mind certainly was much more in the like prank element. The
fart guy, right? Like
Jack Vale, Ed Bassmaster, right. Like the character driven impromptu improv, like harmless prank kind of approach.
The prank was huge.
And
early stages
certainly came in, and that ties us into kind of what we wanted to do. You and I wanted to make a YouTube channel before we had Trilogy Media. We wanted to make content that would entertain people before we had Trilogy Media. Scam baiting only came up, honestly, when we made the viral video on accident. But again, the viral video, for me and the way that I handled it, was coming from like a perspective of that entertainment factor that I had always watched from like Ed Bassmaster was a huge inspiration for me. Like I remember watching him and just literally sobbing from laughing at his Ugly Face series. Like I built up a real special place in my heart. Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. If you haven't seen it, go Google. I don't even think he's does it anymore. Yeah, like, I mean, he's so good with characters, and like I would shit a fucking picnic table if we could get him on here. Because I watched him religiously from like age whatever, 16, before I even moved to LA, his Ugly Face. But I built up a real strong affinity for pranks, but that weren't harmful, like pranks that literally hurt nobody. All it did was make someone feel very strange in the moment. And he would, I mean, basically the thing is he'll like put a hidden camera on a grocery store shelf, and he'll bring an employee in and ask him about toothpaste or whatever. And then halfway through a sentence, he'll just freeze and make a really ugly face and hold it there for an uncomfortably long period of time.
That pause
and watching them deal with this and try to understand in that moment what the fuck is happening right now is one of the funniest things I had ever seen when I first found it. Then you watch more of his stuff and how fucking talented he was at doing not only characters, but he would dress up for prank calls. Like he would do prank calls, you know, not scam baiting. He'd just do prank calls.
I remember you mentioned
they
that.
were harmless. I mean, you know, prank, you say what you want about prank calls, but they were just harmless. He would just be a really weird, goofy character, but he would dress up for them. The callers, like, no one's going to see him, but the people watching the video. But I just found that so interesting. And so when I came into that, I had that in my head of that kind of, again, I was dealing with a scammer, so it was a different situation. But like, I don't know. Even before the scam bait video, you and I wanted to do YouTube. We wanted to do some kind of thing where we could be ourselves. And
I remember as of today, we wrote, again, Ashton will write, but we will, until sunrise, we'll come up with the idea and develop that idea, and Ashton will put that idea as a screenplay on a
try to at least.
And we had few scripts, and we like, okay, so we need to write something that it will be low budget, and the only one genre till present day that you don't need a lot of money to make a movie, it's horror movie. So we wrote couple scripts, and we start shopping around, and it's always like fucking always politics. It's always like this and that. Do you have money? Do you have followers? Can you put my my wife? Can you put my side chick? It's like there is always something. And I remember me and Ashton, we're driving to Malibu to meet this couple. That husband is a very wealthy man, like elder person. And his wife, like he was like 7-ish, maybe close to 80, and wife is like 50, 55, and she's like Russian-speaking descent.
Is that up in Malibu, right?
Yeah.
When we drove. Sorry, I was tuning out there for a second, but I know which one you're talking about.
Right as we're driving, I'm receiving a call from the person who set this up, and all of a sudden, questions like, "Hey, Art, I just got a call, and they want to know if you're Republican or you're Democrat." I was like, and in 2016, I just got my inauguration titillation. I just became citizen of like American citizen.
That's right. It was 2016 because it's when we lived in North Hollywood.
Exactly.
We only lived there a year.
Exactly.
Because our roommate was a secret gay porn star.
So that's a different story.
Talk about that later.
Yeah. So we showed up.
Bonus episode, maybe.
Wow.
Which, by the way, sorry to interrupt. There is a bonus episode that will coincide if you're watching. I don't know. If you're not watching this visually, if you're only listening, there is a bonus episode. You can watch all of these on Trilogy Plus, uncensored. All of them have video. We're talking to 3 different cameras right now. And there's a bonus episode to coincide with every episode that will be released only on Trilogy Plus. So episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way is public, but 1.69, not 1.5, 1.69, 2.69, and so on is available only on Trilogy Plus. So go subscribe. It's $5 a month or $50 a year for the entire platform. And it's the only place we can be completely ourselves and uncensored, where no one can fuck with us like YouTube likes to do. Anyway, sorry. On our way to a meeting from North Hollywood.
Yeah, we from North Hollywood, we're driving to Malibu and all these mansions and stuff, and we're so excited. And again, I received that phone call, and all of a sudden they asking me my political views. And I was like, what the fuck? Political views. I just literally like 2 months ago became American citizen.
Well, now looking back, it was 2016. I mean, that makes sense.
Right.
You know, we don't do politics or religion on this channel, but we're just acknowledging the times.
So we showed up and they immediately like asked question, hey, are you Republican or Democrat? And I was like, guys, we not into politics. We here literally to show you the script. And the guy, I remember the first thing that he said, well, if you want to invest money in movies, that immediately like
he was trying to kill it.
He killed it immediately.
He was trying to kill it. He was not a fan.
He did kill it.
The woman, so like they were interested in maybe investing. What was the project? I forget what the fuck we were pitching.
A horror movie.
The horror
One
movie.
of the horror movies.
But we were also pitching a comedy web series because remember he told us like we should cast her in it.
Right, that's
and
what
they might
he
give
wanted.
us money to
that's
do it.
Exactly. He said, if you're gonna put my wife as a lead character,
such a shit show.
And that was when we got back home, and I said, brother, I don't want to put like.
Tired of sucking dicks.
I want that person will qualify to play this role, not by sucking a dick or sucking a pussy. Whatever you suck, whatever you eat, it's your preferences. But you're not here to be actor or actress. You have to qualify. You have to go through auditions as an actor, not as a.
And then we would have had to rewrite the whole fucking thing,
dude. No. That the age range was, everything was disaster. It's like, and he said, I will give you money if you put my wife as the lead character of your horror movie or your web series, whatever you fuck you doing.
And that was after he had told her directly in front of us, don't invest in movies. It's it's money down the drain.
If you want to lose your money.
Which he's not wrong, but it's just weird to say that in front of the people that came to
somebody who
just invited you to their home.
To have,
that whole day was weird because I remember they were really nice, but then when it was just bizarre. And then I remember being in their house. Why were we in their house for like an hour after they gave us a tour? But then, like it was so bizarre. The whole thing was just so bizarre.
Sitting by TV and gambling on football and horses.
And there was a slot machine in their house. Right. I remember that. It was like a prop. But it was just bizarre.
You and me, we went because it's on a cliff. I still have a picture that.
I remember their master bedroom having a beautiful view of the ocean and looking.
You went to their bedroom?
I remember being in their house.
Why you being in their bedroom?
I don't remember why I was in their fucking house. But I remember we were also pitching the web series because at the time we were still signed on with Fuckface. And we were trying to pitch it. And then we would have had to rewrite the whole thing to have her as the lead. Right. And we're like, this is a disaster. The whole thing was a disaster.
It was a disaster. We got home and I took that peach straight in the fucking sofa, and I was like, Ash, we need to be us. Let's open a YouTube channel. Let's do something. It's you and me. I don't want any more wives, husbands, all these fucking shit happening. I just want, if we wrote something, it's going to be exactly what we have our vision in our heads. It's going to be straight in the camera.
And Trilogy Media, fun fact, number one, was already in existence. We opened the company because we wanted to be a legit production company. If we're going to take investor meetings, we need to have
success with web series. We won 6 film festivals.
We needed a corporation. We wanted to hire. The idea was not. I mean, YouTube was a secondary thought. The corporation we wanted to have as to just legitimize ourselves in front of these people.